All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's Tuesday stream here at the Card Guys YouTube channel. Today, we are going to be playing some Fang because, well, I think he's actually in a pretty good spot. And, well, Kasai did not perform that well this weekend at U.S. Nationals, and obviously, Dorinthia with Victor running around is not in a great spot either, and Bolton did okay, but mm, we're we're kind of in the Mastery Pack Warrior waiting room right now. For those of you who've been living under a rock, let me show you guys a spoiler. Ta-da! You should probably, if you're watching this stream, have seen this card. This is Overwhelming Swing. This was the spoiler that LSS gave to us. They gave this to us like a day before we left for US Nats, so I really did not have time to work on this, work on the spoiler video until like yesterday. So I was like kind of scrambling a little bit. I was like trying to think, okay, how do I make a spoiler video in a day? Well, just like back in school when your teacher gave you a week to do something, you would put it off to the last day, and then eventually you figure out that you could do it. So yeah, apparently spoiler videos can be made in a day if you really put your your mind to it. If you want more information on this card, there's a whole video for it. This is some of the sickest looking art in the whole game. I want this on a playmat, like now. Don't you guys think this looks awesome? I think this is one of the best art pieces they've ever done. So now I'm a little bit conflicted about this because this is not a helmetless warrior that is a character in the game that we know of. So heuristics say that the card can only be so good, We have cards like Duty Bound Blitz, Blood Follows Blade, Beat of the Iron Song, Glint the Quicksilver, Lumina Ascension, Raise an Army. They're good cards. Why? Because they have a helmetless warrior on the art. This guy's wearing a helmet, so maybe it's not that good. But I think it's pretty good. Is it a 3 of? Probably not. But I do think this is a pretty easy 2 of include for at least Dorinthia, Kasai, and Olympia. But yeah. Anyways, you guys can check out the video for that. Let's talk a little bit about Fang. I guess we'll let some people kind of filter in a little bit. Well, I'll talk a little bit about US Nats. For those of you who went to US Nats and came up and said hi to me and the guys, thank you so much. Now, part of the reason I'm doing a Fang stream is because I had 4 separate people come up to me and say, "Hey, Josh, where's the Fang content? You haven't made a Fang video in a long time. You haven't streamed Fang." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. It has been a little bit of. It's been a while, and he's gotten 3 cards recently that I think fix a lot of issues with the deck, and obviously we're gonna talk about that shortly. But you got the equipment piece, Smoldering Steel, and then there's the instant. I keep on forgetting the name of the instant, but it's also very good. So we'll be taking a look at that. US Nats this year was kind of weird because I did not qualify for US Nats because there were some snowstorms in our area, and in the southeast, whenever there's snow, things shut down. So like we lost every, I think every RTN in the Atlanta area was shut down. So that's a little bit of unfortunate. It's a bit unfortunate. I had a little bit of a streak going. I've been qualified for 5 Nats. I've been qualified for every Pro Tour, every Worlds. So it kind of felt kind of weird going to an event where I'm not playing in like the main thing. So that was a little, that kind of felt kind of weird. It's also kind of ironic that our team has more people qualified for the Pro Tour than Nats. So that was kind of, the lesson here, guys, is if you have contacts with your LGS, never ever let them schedule your ProQuest or RTN on the last weekend. Never let them do that. Because there was a doubleheader scheduled the last weekend of RTN season, and LSS was like, I mean, obviously the store messaged LSS, hey, can we reschedule it? LSS was like, no, you cannot reschedule your RTNs. They're just, those 8 invites just disappear into the ether. So, yeah, always schedule your RTNs and PQs in the first couple weeks. Do not let them schedule it on the final week. Um, Overall, uh, I thought the limited format, I've been practicing that a little bit, is quite good, which is kind of surprising. Normally, okay, let's go back to the big Josh screen here. We'll let kind of people filter in a little bit. Well, I talk a little bit about Nats. So I think overall, the limited format is actually quite good. Um, I actually ended up liking Ziggy more than I thought I would, because I think Warriors have a have some preconceptions about illusionists. But hey, Ziggy kind of plays like a warrior. You get to astral shards is basically overpower, and you get to play a lot of other cool attack reactions. And the deck is not as complicated as it looks. So uh, I think I'll definitely try to look into Ziggy a little bit more. I think all the heroes are actually pretty fun, and the format's pretty balanced, and it's overall a pretty good format. Uh, I played a lot of Sage on the weekend, and I used to have, I still do have a pretty burning hatred for Oldham in that format. That was who I voted for in the Sage democracy experiment, and I actually found out I hate Enigma even more than I hate Oldham, because especially as Dash, I played Dash in the Sage event. Oldham, the worst thing that can happen is you set up and he throws his hammer at you, and you're like, okay, I take 4. Maybe he throws something that you actually have to care about, like Boulder Drop, and then you block with your armor and a card, and you're fine. Enigma, however, if you take a off turn to set up against Enigma, they just gain life with Ward. So uh, Dash is kind of a dead duck to these fatigue decks, unfortunately. So maybe Phi is better if you want to be like really aggressive. I do have something to say though, in general, about, because Gravy won US Nats, and you have a lot of fatigue guardians running around in Sage. And actually, Warrior is the police of both formats in a weird way. If Warriors were not suppressed by Victor and some other annoying decks, uh, you would not see much Gravy. Every single Warrior is quite good against Gravy. Now, obviously, elite Gravy players can still get there. I don't think Dory smashes Gravy Bones 90-10. But it is still a heavily favored matchup for every single Warrior. Even Bolton, I think, is quite decent into Gravy. So if Gravy becomes a problem, I think if Victor leaves, Gravy actually won't be that big of a problem because all the Warriors will get better. Same thing in Sage. When they first had the first Sage calling, DGA Dorinthia was 95% into Oldham. So there was no, you did not play Fatigue Oldham if you thought DGA was going to be part of the meta, because DGA just destroys Oldham. But now that's gone, and with Ira leaving and KO leaving, Enigma can now come back. So I don't know. It seems that format just seems like it's going to be whack-a-mole for quite a while. So yeah. All right. Let's talk about Fang. All right. I want to build the deck from the start, and then we're gonna go play some games. So we're going to play Brave Forge Bracers, obviously. So we're obviously going to be building a what's it called? A Obsidian Fire Vein deck. Um, so we're going to start with all the all the usual suspects here. Um, this is one of the most goony arts I've seen in a while. You know, gold foil grades of Bloodspill already exist. I don't know if they're going to print like gold foil versions of these 3 cards, but you never know. This Brave Forge Braces looks pretty sick, but I don't know. I'm kind of one of those guys that just runs like original versions of everything. Like I run OG Command and Conquers and OG Sink Belows and Fate for Scenes and all that. So, um, all right. Affirm Loyalty, auto 3 of. Blade Flurry, that is a sideboard 2 of, maybe a sideboard 3 of. So basically, you only use this if you have like a lot of fealty generation, or you think the game's going to go really long. Blistering Blade is it's good enough. We'll put it that way. It's not exactly what we ought to be doing, but it is what it is. Cut for the Same Cloth is a great sideboard card. We'll put that over there. Den of the Spider, I believe they were like 2 attack reactions, or sorry, defense reactions from Hunted, and this is just the one that sees more play. The other one I forget, was it like if they reveal a react? I can't remember the. We'll find it. The other one is not played as much. This should be a sideboard piece. All right. Endear Devotion, I still think is actually pretty good. It's probably a sideboard card, but Escalate Bloodshed. I have a graded card from Mid-Max Games from Nats. Oh shit! Ooh. We are not going to be playing Escalate Bloodshed unless you can tell me that like Warrior is like complete. Is like all of the meta. Fire and Brimstone's good sideboard card, useful in longer matchups. Hunsend, obviously we're gonna play Hunsend. Jagged Edge. I don't think we need this. I've never felt like Fang needed Jagged Edge. Which is kind of weird because this was the set that it got printed in, was his set. So I don't know. Long Whisker Loyalty, obviously going to play that as a 3 of. The new card, Spoiled by Shoma, very good. I will be making a video on this. Obviously, amazing in Kasai, also pretty decent in Dorinthia and Olympia. Savor Bloodshed, we're going to play it. Although, Mario uses it better, but, we're still going to do it. Scar Tissue, this is one of the more important attack reactions. Sometimes you can even consider running the yellow, like sometimes. I think I'm going to try to build a more traditional, like, 45-0-15 style deck. Searing Gaze, obviously very good. Smoldering Steel. So this is I think this is just good enough to play. It is a 3-block attack reaction, which only the higher rarity ones like Hunt's and Long Whisker Loyalty get 3 blocks attached to them. It also has a little bit of text against Jarl, which is kind of cool. All right. If you guys have questions, you can leave them in in the chat here. Uh, you think it's a 60 of if you could run 60 copies of overwhelming swing? That'd be pretty good, huh? I am that guy from Nats. Thanks for doing a Fang stream. Hey, there were 4 of you that came up to me separately. And when 4 different people request the same thing, you know, I am a man of the people. The new grains absolutely rules. Oh boy. Well, you know what? I've looked at the card guys analytics. Like 99% of you are guys, so no surprises here. Smokeout, yeah, Smokeout was the other attack reaction. Smokeout and Den of the Spider. Smokeout, we'll get to it when we get to it. I think that's actually an okay card, but I mean it helps you in the aggro matchups, which is actually one of the it's one of the matchups you have the most difficulty with. Escalate Bloodshed is main deck. Oh boy. I got news for you, my friend. Thoughts on Jagged Edge? I mean, Jagged Edge is a card I don't think we currently need. I'm going to try to build the deck more zero cost. I really don't want to have to pay for things. Okay, let's see here. Where were we? This card I've always thought was like slightly underrated. Now, I think if the issue is that like, why would you play Stabbing Pain when you could just run Endear Devotion? So, uh, this was actually quite good in draft though. Let's see. Taking on the Chin is kind of, I mean, most dual wield warriors like this, but I think this is one of the few exceptions. I also think in general we're probably gonna try to stay away from these action cards so that we can run warmongers. I think is probably what we're gonna end up doing here. Okay, so now we're at the yellows. I don't think we're gonna run any yellow other than like Blunton, and that's all you got. Maybe like uh, even then, I don't really know what you're playing. That's all you got into. So Sharpened Senses could be decent, but I think we'll just skip that for now. All right, we're at the blues. So guys, where is that card? I feel like we've won the debate at this point. Glint the Quicksilver in Fang is considered a good card. So get over it. What other blues? I was talking about Warmongers. This actually like gives you quite a bit of like this is actually a pretty decent card these days because like Gravy, Kasai, Mario. So I think this is actually like pretty important. What was that card? Overcrowded. Definitely running 1. Maybe like against Codex decks, you always run 1. But this is just a very good card in Fang. This is like at minimum a blue 3 block. So I think we gotta play the whole set there. All right. Generally, we want like 15 blues. What other blues are good? Relentless Pursuit is one that like that people talk about quite a bit. I don't. Is this actually good? I guess it's good enough. What was the other one? Nip was also like a fan favorite. So I think we could go something like this is probably okay. Are there any other blues that I'm forgetting, guys, that are like I don't think there's any blues that I'm forgetting here. Yeah, Provoke is also okay. Costs 1. Uh yeah, I think we'll just keep it like this for now. I'm gonna put Provoke in the maybe board. Because if we need more blues, like this is one of the blues that we would want. Maybe board. Okay. What other cards are like auto includes that we haven't put in yet? Oath of Loyalty. Um, what was the Blaze Headlong is okay if we're running like non-attack actions, but I don't know if we really want that. I guess let's just look at the Draconic cards. Okay, so this is one of the new cards that Fang got in Pen. Obviously, very nice. Also, just extra value. This is a great helmet. So we're gonna be playing that for sure. Um. Oh, this is the other new card, Draco Fire. Okay, so Draco Fire, like this card is very good, and I would argue is like people are like, oh, Tooth of the Dragon is just like better, like yes, later in the game, sure, but like the you uh, pre three fealty, you're very likely to have vigor tokens if you're pitching a blue. This plus a vigor token allows you to have your hero ability without having three fealty, and this card's just insane. This has to go in the main deck. This card is so good that like Tooth of the Dragon becomes sideboard and may not even be three of anymore. Like that's the difference there. Drop of Dragon's Blood. I've never gotten this card to work. I might just be not good at playing Fang. I've just never gotten that one to work. For the TheCardGuyz, obviously very good. We're gonna want that. If we want a popper for the realm is actually decent too, so maybe we'll put that down here. I don't know if we're gonna be playing that. We'll see. Um, anyways, so Draco Fire eventually will give us a resource, and the two best things that we can spend them on are Endear Devotion and Hunt the Hunter. I think this is a very good card. Is Hunt the Hunter like main deck? Is the question. Probably. Like if you have a big hand, like this is one of the best. Like if you have a lot of zero cost attack reactions, like if you have two zero cost attack reactions, a blue and Hunt the Hunter, it's like really good. I think we'll play it. It's a 3 block as well. I like that quite a bit. Hunt to the Ends of Wraith. Oh yes, we need this in this metagame. Loyalty Beyond the Grave. I know a lot of people do not like this card. I think it is decent. I don't know if it's 3 of decent. Parched Terrain. This was so important back when Verdance was around. Less useful now. Pledge Fealty. All right, guys. All right, got to take a poll. This is the new. Is Glint good? All right. Is Pledge Fealty good in Fang right now? All right. Go vote, chat. We're gonna put this on the maybe board. Rake, this is much better in what's his face? Fa and Syndra. Please vote on Pledge Fealty. I don't want to influence the vote, so I'm going to save my thoughts for after this. Smoke Out. Here we go. This is. I think this is pretty important for all the aggro matchups. So I'm gonna. I don't know if we have room, but I'll put it in the inventory. I do like this card quite a bit. What else? Tooth of the Dragon again. Inventory. I don't know if we have enough. Space. What else? We also need Null Rune, like at least one. Can Vincent or Ocilio like destroy our? I don't know if this is the right slot actually. It's either hood or boots. I'm not sure which one is better. Um, Perforate. Yeah, that's actually an interesting card. The issue is that I'm trying. Uh, it's not a draconic attack reaction though. Like I don't even want to play 3 Blade Flurry. Like I don't know. I I'm pretty sure the Null Rune is could be Null Rune gloves as well. Hmm. Not sure. We'll figure it out. All right, let's see what you guys are talking about here. Oath of Loyalty. Yep, we put that in. Scar Tissue. Yep, we put that in. Some people actually play Yellow Scar Tissue as well. I'm gonna try to make this like the more like idiot proof deck. Like even though I've played a lot of Warrior, like I'm actually not that experienced on Fang. Um, so I normally just default to the 45-0-15 style. Um, Draco Fire. Yep, Draco Fire is good. Jagged Edge. I didn't include Jagged Edge yet. I've seen it a lot lately. Okay, so Pledge is a yes from me. I think it dodges overblocks well. No, it's bad, but it's a necessary evil. I've had 2 at my list at Nats. Kabuto, we have Kabuto. No Rune Gloves is a suggestion. Yep. I think that Pledge is less bad if you run Perforate since you can circle it or cycle it. I pulled it when Draco Fire entered the card pool. That's another consideration is that in the past we just ran Pledge plus Tooth. And now with Draco Fire, like can we afford 9 no blocks in our deck? Like I don't know. Been using Endear and Hunt the Hunter instead, haven't missed it. Yeah, that's what I feel like is that Hunt the Hunter and Endear Devotion, like these are alongside Affirm Loyalty, like these are how you chase Tooth of the Dragon. Do we still not have Tooth? We have it here. We have it here, down here. Uh, uh, it's really good. Sidestep. Yep, yep, yep. All right. My feelings on this is that where is it? My feelings on Pledge Fealty is that this is a bad card, and we should not be running it. After talking with Jake McCormick, the winner of the calling with Kasai, he mentioned several times like he doesn't like to run cards like what's the 0 cost one that draws you a card? It's colorless. Why am I blanking on that card? Some Kasai's play it. It doesn't do anything. It draws you a card. Gorganian Tome. So if he doesn't like playing Gorg Tome because he says it doesn't do anything. This card is the definition of not doing anything. So yeah, Gorg Tome. Yes, Gorg Tome. Thank you. Uh, and hearing his logic about Gorg Tome made me think about this card as well. I was like, I really. Let's see if we can build a deck without this. That's I think what we're going to try to do. Okay. We need shelter at minimum in the deck as well. Okay. All right. Let's cut down here a little bit. So we got 89 cards. Okay. Let's solidify our equipment suite first. Okay. So we have. Let's just move all the equipment up here, so we can look at it together. Okay. So do we need Crown of Providence or Balance of Justice, or can we get away with just 2 helmets? I think we can. I think we can. Null Rune. I I Am I crazy, chat? I think if we don't have this, it's can any of the arcane dealing classes kill our fealty? Like they have Scour, but like does Acilia run Scour? Can Vincent kill our fealty tokens? I don't think so. I don't know. It's either the gloves or the hood. I'm not sure. Normally I just default to the hood for like most warriors. Vaporize shock. Does that kill our fealty? Not sure what that card does. Destroy an aura permanent with cost X or less, and I'm okay. Oh, they can. Okay, so if Spellcilio and okay, so if they all run this, then the correct null rune piece is actually gloves. Okay, so we got our equipment here. Uh I I feel like let's just try to get away with just 2 helmets here. All right, rest is pretty standard. All right, anything to cut from here? I don't know if 3 Hunt the Hunter is correct. Maybe 2 might be better cuz like we only want to play this like really early or like really late once we have Draco Fires in the bin. Maybe 3 is okay. It's a 3 block. It can't be that bad. We want to see it kind of early and we can block with one of them and we can play one of them. Seems okay. Is Oath of Loyalty a actual main deck card? This gets you kind of shot against Kabuto users, so I don't know. I wouldn't. Against everybody other than Kabuto users, like even against Kabuto users, this might actually be still. I don't know. This all looks very, very standard. The blue count 3, 6, 9, 13 means less than 1 a turn. I kind of want to have 15, honestly. I don't think provoke is actually. You know what? Okay, let's. We're gonna try to run 15 blues. I like having 15 blues. I've always been a big fan of 45-0-15. Um, okay, so we'll add the provoke just to try them out. It's been a while since I've tried this card in Fang. We'll see how it goes. Blade Flurry. I feel like how many cards we have? We have 92. Okay, so we got to cut stuff from here. Blade Flurry, maybe down to 2. Is Den better in this meta, or is Smoke Out better in this meta? Maybe we'll run 2 and 2 and we'll figure it out. Endear as a 2 of I like. Fire and Brimstone is here. For the Realm, I don't think we can afford to respect Prism, so let's not respect Prism. Hunt to the Ends of Wraith is good. I don't know if we can. I guess this is also good against Gravy. So if it's good against 2 matchups, maybe this has to be a 3 of. Loyal to Beyond the Grave. We might have too many D-reacts here, actually. Hold on. Maybe we go down to 2 here. Shelter, I think we have to keep it at 3. Tooth. Again, I think we can cut that down. What are we at? 84? Still? Wow. Dude, I feel like our sideboard is just going to be a bunch of 2-ofs. That's the easiest way to fix this, right? Remove, 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 remove. Ta-da! We're done. Our sideboard is a bunch of 2-ofs now. We did it. When we're easiest sideboarding of my life. All right, let's see here. I run 2 oaths. Sure. Oath can. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Oath can be very, 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 very bad if you draw 2 of them. So you might be right. Maybe we're supposed to only run 1. What do we buff here? What are we up here? Probably shelter, right? I like this is super important to draw on turn 0 if you can. Cut your bad blues and play good yellows. I think this card kind of wants us to play more blues so that we can make vigor tokens. If you have a vigor token plus this, you actually get a free turn. It's like turning on one turn earlier, which is ridiculous. I think provoke is gas. I also think provoke is pretty good. I think you'll miss Crown of Providence with the Arsenal Disruption round. You might be right. All right, fine. I'll remove shelter. I'll add a crown. All right. You might be right. Okay. All right, we're getting close to done here. Won't ever run yellow sync cards. So good. Oh right, we were missing that all you got. I think that's also a pretty decent card. Have you played much Hala yet, or will you? I have played a decent amount of Hala. I do think it is going to be a pretty good deck very soon. Draco Fire is effectively a blue. Yeah. Excavation. Gravy hate. Yes, you're right. We might need actually like uh either either this ominous excavation or gravekeeping. Not this one. There was it Pilfer the Tomb? I'm thinking of. Yeah. Is this better Gravy Hate or is I don't know if we need Gravy Hate. Is yellow scar tissue in? No. We are not running yellow scar tissue, which we could be running. Is this too many blues? Am I crazy? 15 blues. That's like the maximum I think you'd ever want to go to. Pilfer is anti-gravy, excavation is anti-fatigue. Yes. You can already beat gravy. I prefer twist and turn as my anti-gravy hate. You'll notice that because we're running Warmongers, we are only playing one action card in our deck. Technically two with cut. Okay, there is a ratio we need to think about very carefully. What is the chance of a complete brick? So what does a complete brick look like? That means we draw 4 non-draconic cards. So let's say these are all draconic cards. So what's the chance to draw 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Okay, so we'll probably have like 25 non-draconic cards. Okay, so what is the chance to draw 4 of them? Copies in deck, hand size, desired quantity. So 4 or more. If we draw chance to draw 4 more. 3%. 3% to completely brick. I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. All right, we're gonna go try it out. What is it? 16th. All right. The 32 Draconic. Just try the deck, see how it feels. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. 15 blues is way too many unless you're playing for the Realm and Dear Devotion. Okay, maybe we cut the blues down a little bit. Do we need 3 Savor Bloodsheds? Yes. Hunsen does not count. You're right. If we draw Hunsen before we're turned on, it actually, yeah. Cut, nip, go up, blunted, and shelter. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't. Oh, we have them already here. Okay. All right. Fair. 13 blues now. Okay. Uh, Sink below any consideration. I think the tier list for D-Reacts is Shelter, and then Den, and then Loyalty and Smokeout are both like about the same. Like they're good in different matchups. 3% per turn over a couple games is not insignificant. Favorite to occur every 23 turns. Ugh. Well, we'll see how bad it is. This is one of those decks we just have to try. All right, let's play some games and get a feel for things. It's been a little bit since I played Fang, so we'll see if we can pilot this decently. This is not quite like riding a bike, which is the riding a bike equivalent is playing hatchets. Like I think I could play hatchets, easy peasy. All right, I guess I'll go first because I don't want to take 8,000 damage. Um, we'll run this just so we don't lose our fealty. And I guess we gotta build. Oh no, he disconnected. Okay. Unbricks a hand though. Sink. I mean, yeah, that's true. Um, our D-React suite may not be needed. We'll see. Did you ever make a short or anything about playing 3 games before Brody finished one? Oh, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on Brody playing slowly. Don't get me started on Brody picking Oldham. Oh boy. Can Victor destroy our fealty? Uh I know they have clash cards that blow up things, but I don't know. Let's just try it because it's the new fancy helmet. We'll just run it like that. Although this protects us against CNC pummel, which is pretty good. Thinking. All right, what do we want to play against Victor? This tends to go decently long. Uh, Clash of Bravado could pop 1. Yeah. All right. We'll try it and see if it helps. Uh, all right. I feel like Shelter is decent against them. This might go longer, so this seems helpful. Fire and Brimstone's a cool card. We'll try to set that up. We might need to set this up second. We don't know if they're a fatigue victor or not. That's the issue. Tooth seems fine. Man. They make a decent amount of like might tokens, so that seems decent. All right, we'll run it like this. I'm not entirely sure if this is like correct, but we'll try it. Okay, Victor. Um, they're not running Tunic, but they are running Crown of. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out together. Good luck, have fun. Where is that? Here we go. All right. Oh, wait. Where'd it go? Where'd my provoke? Okay, it's over here. What the heck? Come back, provoke. Okay, there we go. Okay, I like flicked my card and it like disappeared. Okay. All right, so they made a surge token and they're attacking. They pitch a shelter, so they're gonna arsenal a D-react probably. All right, we got to keep our blue. This is the least useful card. I mean, technic. I don't want to block with scar tissue. I kind of just want to block like this. Mill a card. I think it's okay. This card's really important. I mean, if they're arseling a D-react, actually, like this card's less good. We'll see. Can we? You know what? We'll just do it like this. My gut says it's okay to lose a card here. They did present a lot of cards, so I'm a little bit scared here. Okay, we didn't want the hunt's end anyways. Okay. All right, so we're gonna double pump on the first attack, then for the Drakai. That'll probably get us up to where we need to be. Oh, let's go! It's a tie. Gonna redo it, guys. Do you think this is a fatigue Bravo or sorry fatigue Victor? They cited in a lot of cards. Okay, so they redid the clash. Okay, so all right, so I think we're just supposed to discard this and double pump, get them marked. My spidey sense is tingling because they have they boarded in a lot of cards. Hmm. I could have pushed on that attack, which might have been better. Hmm. If he has a D-reacted arsenal, as we suspect, like, yeah, it's gonna get eaten either way. So, no, he didn't. Sweet. That's interesting. He pitched the shelter. Huh. Okay, we'll take it though. All right. This hand's pretty decent. He's on Miller's, so I'd say yeah, probably fatigue. Yeah, that is a little bit of an issue. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna go oath into probably. We could just send the for the Jakai and Arsenal. I think oath into this into for the Jakai is probably better, which means we don't need this. Um. Oh, we're not attacking with weapons twice, so like this. So oath, fire vein, affirm loyalty for the Jakai. Seems decent. Is Fatigue Victor on Dominion? Haven't seen that deck. Yeah, that's what's confusing me. Is like, why are they? I don't know. The Millers plus boarding it all the cards is like sending alarm bells off in my head. Iron Grip and Iron Fist Revelation imply mid-range Victor. All right, Trounce Shelter loses to Thunderquake. Remembrance loses to Hunt the Hunter. And he's not going to blow up his arm Aegis to redo that. Fatigue Victor is usually not on Spinal Crush. Every Victor is on Miller's, to be fair. Not sure why they boarded up. Ah, I see the stream. Good to have you here. Uh, he revealed remembrance, put remembrance on the bottom of the deck, and revealed another remembrance. Okay, so he's on 2 remembrances. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. We might actually want to hold the other for the Drakai now that it. Having for the Drakai in Arsenal makes us kind of feel safe, which is nice. This is actually kind of interesting. I'm not actually sure if I'm supposed to send this. Huh. I think I'm supposed to Arsenal this, right? Because he's not marked. So, like, why am I sending this? All right, let's put this in Arsenal. There's a lot of lines that get unlocked. This card flicking is like not quite the same. Okay. So they're just gonna Miller's us. This hand's not amazing. So we can go Fire Vein, Fealty, Blade Flurry, Fire Vein, Endear Devotion for the Jakai. And then so we don't need this card. Is that worth it? We go down a fealty, but we're going to go back up a fealty. But they're not going to be marked, so we can't get the 3 fealty. If we had a Vigor token, we could actually send this, which is kind of nice. Huh. Yeah, I think we'll just do it like that. We'll use a fealty on Blade for it. This is kind of it kind of feels bad to do it, but I think it's okay to do it here. It's not exactly what I want. We're also a little bit soft to an Iron Grip. I'm a precog, guys. That is extremely annoying. Well, I guess let's see if we lose this or not. It's a tie. Let's go. It's a tie. Okay. All right, fealty, Blade Flurry. He destroyed the shield. Oh, he did. He did destroy the shield. Yeah, you're right. I just noticed he had. Yeah. Does Fang have harder times against Victor? I mean, you have to change your playstyle because they have iron grips, but like we just saw 2 of them in the first 3 turns, so like, yeah. All right, so they're covering this up. Sure, I guess we'll just sit on the 4 to tie another turn. All right, reset our dynamos, move on with life. They're probably just going to play out their remembrance that they drew. I believe that was this turn. All right, we did not draw a. We did not draw a blue. So how do we make this hand work? Well, I'm pretty sure we just start by pitching this and see where we go. So I think we're gonna tooth this and probably pitch the long whisker for this and then affirm loyalty. That'll get us up to 3. Sure. Test of strength. Do it. Spinal beats overcrowded, sure. So they drew Spinal. That's kind of annoying. We do have enough armor that we're okay. And if we have the 4 the Drakai here, we're kind of insulated against that. Alright, so we'll Tooth here, and then we'll swing this, pitching the Long Whisker. So a nice little sidestep there. Pitch LWW, play Tooth, pitch Gaze, play Affirm. Oh no! Oh my god! Another. This guy drew 3 Iron Grips in 3 turns. Are you kidding me? Okay, we need to win this, which we know we won't, but it would be very nice to win this. Come on, Overcrowded! I believe in you. I believe in you, Overcrowded. Come on. No, Clash of Bigger won. So sad. This is like worst case scenario, right? Like we're struck. If he did not have 3 Iron Grips in 3 turns, we would already be online, like probably 2 turns ago. That's crazy. Oh my god. All right. No more Iron Grips allowed. All right. How do we use this hand? 2 floating. That's not good. This has been here a while too. So if we get pummeled, let's see here. If we get pummeled, we'll lose this, and we still have a decent turn. It's not the greatest because he's not marked. Oh, that's so annoying. Surely they don't have that. This card's been there a while, dude. I mean, is this better to block with? So if we can go dagger, we don't actually need this card. Oh no, we do. I don't know. I mean, we could also block like this if we had a we don't actually have 3 fealty is the issue. Oh, we could just play this. That might be the play, actually. We can just go Draco Fire into Hunt the Hunter, right? Like that is a valid play. All right, we'll do it like this then. We actually accidentally overblocked by 1. Whatever. They had pummel, guys. Okay, that's fine. We'll just lose the Draco Fire. Do we lose the Draco Fire? We're obviously just sending the for the Drakai, so I should have saved my armor. Yes, that I should have blocked with some fewer cards there. I forgot the overcrowded doesn't like display its block value until after you've confirmed your block. Bad news they had it. Yeah. That is kind of bad news. I think the Draco Fire is more useful in Arsenal, I think. So let's just discard this. This is a little rough. Where it's taking a while to get online. I think literally turn 2, 3, 4 they had Iron Grips. So like, you know, eh. All right, let's see if we can win a Clash of Vigor. We cannot. They drew it. They have a CNC on the top. Okay, sure. All right, let's put this into the arsenal. Okay, this hand's functional. Like, I'm noticing already we don't have a lot of ways to mark, which is like we're struggling to get to 3 fealty. All right, they're going to draw the CNC. All right, that's not good. They make a thing with that. Sure. They play the CNC, pitching the weakest link. Okay. All right. Uh, this hand is very, very mediocre. Let's put it that way. Like, there's no way to mark in this hand, which is a deck needs yellow scars. Yeah, you might be right. All right, we have a choice of attack react, which is kind of nice. I mean, this isn't technically a reaction, but you know what I mean. Test the strength versus scar tissue. It's a tie. I think we're supposed to use the blistering blade because there's a chance that this hits, which we can make a vigor token. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. Sorry. Sorry. Very likely he'll let this hit, and then we'll get a vigor token. Then we can play with the Draco Fire, which is nice. This deck is struggling to get online. Don't we have Endear Devotion as well? Like, I don't know. I think it might just have to do with the fact that he had Iron Grip on turn 2, 3, 4. Like that. That might just be it. All right, let's see what they got. I feel like we might lack damage to win the game, which is kind of an issue here. All right, Macho Grande. This is what you decided to do with your turn. Okay, interesting. 8 dominate. Okay, so with Draco Fire, we don't need a blue, which is nice. So we can go Oath, Fire Vein, Draco Fire, Fire Vein, Scar Tissue, and we can end the turn with a Draco Fire in the arsenal. Seems decent. Seems decent. Or the third pledge fealty. We don't have any pledge fealty in this deck. What are you talking about? This is why I think loyalty is good. I mean, Oath of Loyalty? Oath of Loyalty might be, yeah. Could also put Oath. Oh, right. Oh, shit. Oath turns off the Scar Tissue. We need to be very careful, actually. We're going to end with Oath in Arsenal, actually. That's what we're going to do. Huh. Interesting. Huh. So do we Draco Fire now? Just to make it bigger? Or do we double Draco Fire this one? Let's spread them out. Let's try that way. I hate that you need it, but you do. You might be right. All right, if all goes well, we will have 3 fealty. Double the second. Whoa, huge block on this. Okay. What? Den loses to E-Strike. Sure. So they draw E-Strike. So we'll just Draco Fire go around. uh, I was supposed to play them both in the middle here. Because I could have gone 5 against 4 and marked him. That was a mistake. He wouldn't have blocked 7 on 1. But because I presented 3, he can kind of expect me to pump it. So he blocked 7 on 3. So this is E-Strike into Boulder Drop from him. Mm-hmm. Okay, Boulder Drop comes in for 8. So we can use this, I guess. Can go Saver Swing. Is that the play? If we get online, we can use a Smoldering Steel to attack twice. Seems decent. Probably just going to end with those Saver Bloodshed in Arsenal. It's interesting. Maybe I was supposed to, because there's a chance he blocks this out. We'll see. Yeah, we have 2 Draco Fires, so the game is going to ask us every turn now. This matchup does seem kind of tricky, guys. Not going to lie. I'm also a little bit concerned about our deck size right now, because he's still quite healthy. But this should be the turn we get turned on. Turn 8, though, doesn't feel very good. This is going to feel so bad. I should have banished the thing from... I probably should have banished the Draco Fire, because now I'm going to have to pay for this Fire Vein. Victor's a very good matchup if you run 3 Perforates. Is that true? They are denying us. Like, this isn't even that defensive. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. This is not the hand you want to draw. Yeah, you can pitch it forward to Grains, exactly. Well, hopefully we can hit him this turn. My plan is glint this, and then attack with this, and then Scar Tissue it. Even though we haven't played a Draconic card, that's okay as long as we create a Draconic, or create a fealty. Alright, let's draw something good. Ooh, that is good. Okay, so now we'll double pump on this. There's an argument to have played it earlier so that we can use the resource, but it's fine. I guess we'll play this. Okay, they are marked. Again, we get a vigor, get a 3rd fealty, and we can arsenal this. All right, now we are in the 2nd phase of the game. Weakest link. We do not have a weakest link. So if you're going to go against a lot of block swap decks, you're going to be lower on fealty. Yep, that is true. I run a very marked fealty-focused deck to get online early and burn them to extent. I've tried Perforate. It feels a little clunky. It's really good in like Dagger Dory, which is, you know, kind of an interesting thing. All right, hopefully Savor Bloodshed is going to let us draw a card this turn. That would be lovely. All right, every single card in our deck needs to be played. Let's just put it that way. This will take this to 8. Or 7 on hit 1. We are going to need every single card in our deck to win this game, I think. Ooh! Look at that! How convenient. How convenient. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fealty. Oh, boy. Oh boy. All right, let's go. Hunt the hunter. That was a good turn. Things might be turning around here. I'm still wondering if we have enough deck damage to kill him. We'll see. Ooh, we blocked with a pummel. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, we have not seen our Hunsens as well. We've seen one. Okay. All right, it's just going to pass. Ooh, sweet. Do we need a resource in this hand? Nope, we do not. It's actually funny. We can actually even send the overcrowded, maybe. We'll see. Poke with the dagger. We still have 2 Hunsens. We still have Fire and Brimstone. We still have 2 Long Whiskers, 2 Hunsens, so we should be okay. If he pivots to blocking a lot more, he might have to do this. Like, we know he has 2 remembrances back to back together. So like that will only be relevant like 8 turns later. We might fatigue out by then. We'll see. No blocks. Interesting. He could have shelter from the storm. I think we just play the tooth. If we can line up 2 Hunsens together, that's what I want to do. I'm very happy having this in Arsenal. All right, do we need to make Vigor tokens for any reason? We've used all our Hunt the Hunters. We still have, what's it called? Endear Devotion, so there is a reason to not send this overcrowded, I guess. Hmm. If we quick dodge flexors here, I think we will say that's fine. All right, we will burn into grains. We cannot use the bracers because it will basically make this go down, so. Okay, poke. He's keeping his whole hand. Do we even want to arsenal this? If it's like E-strike into CNC pummel, like, do we even care? I don't even think we care. I think we just keep this as insurance. If he takes this 8, I don't think we can get fatigued anymore. Okay. This game has really turned around. Okay, there's Visit. Sure. Draw a card. CNC. Okay, so CNC pummel. Sure. Can I block 10 on this? I probably can, right? Like, I think it's totally fine to block 10, right? Oh, we don't need that. Two Vigor tokens as well. That doesn't matter. So we could go Fire Vein, Huntsend, and then Fire Vein, double mode Long Whisker into a Fire Vein Arsenal Shelter. Seems good. Yeah. Yeah, seems fine to me. At this point, send it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Trounce, sure. Blade Flurry loses to Clash of Might. That's good. Blade Flurry is there. We have fealty stacking up. We didn't bring in. That's also another thing. I probably should have brought in the loyalty from Beyond the Graves, because if I know what I'm gonna draw, like that seems real good. And the game's gonna go long enough, so. Yeah. It's probably gonna quick dodge flexors this if I had to guess. Yep. Fine. That is fine. We'll just do the just do the +2 additional attack mode, and then we'll bracer into the dagger again, because there's no need to have this many extra floating resources. All right, so this will sneak in a damage. And if... Oh, there's no point in bracering here. Actually, there was no point in even playing that. That was a mistake. Whatever. That's also a mistake. He has this floating. What is he doing? Oh, I guess he's worried that this is a... Yeah, that makes some sense. Another... Oh, boy. All right, we don't care about losing that. We do not care. Ask us if we care. We do not care. We do not care. Why did we not draw our Blade Flurry? Am I crazy? Didn't we have Blade Flurry on the top? Pummel us. This turn's gonna hurt. This turn's gonna hurt a lot. We have 3 sources to go again, and we have 4 attacks. And we can choose whether to use our baby attack reaction, our big attack reaction, or... Oh, boy. And I burned the Draco Fire. I mean, we still have an Endear Devotion somewhere in the deck, so that might have been a mistake, but... All right, so he's blocking a lot, so we're just going to do the small version now. Call an ambulance. That is true. He's about to die. He's about to die. We knew we still had these 2 power cards in the deck. We're not even on second cycle yet. And we know he has no more Iron Grip, so he has no defense against us. Oh boy. Oh boy. You are dead. We'll kill him with Hunson, like a real bala. Time to die, Victor. Interesting. Interesting game. Interesting game. All right, good game. Yeah, we were behind for a while, and then look at this. Our life total did not change for 4 turns. After we got online, our life only went down when he played the CNC with the might tokens. Huh. End of the line for you. Exactly. Got lucky that the power cards came late. I mean, luck is a part of the game. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Not sure how I feel about our lack of marking. We only have this, and Long Whisker. That's like 9. I guess Hunt the Hunter. Feels like we weren't marking them as much as I wanted to. I guess our D reacts never marked them. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Do we want to go first or second against Hala? Probably second. I mean, this matchup goes very long, so I feel like we just board everything, right? There's not a bad card in our grandpa's deck, right? I guess Tooth of the Dragon can get us killed. Maybe we don't want that. I guess it plays around Blunton though. That's actually decent. I don't know. We'll just ship everything. Oh, that wait, it ruins our ratios if we're running this many reds. We don't need Hunt to the ends of Wraith. Yeah, that's Smokeout is also bad. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're not shipping the full deck. All right, we're not doing that. All right, this looks good though. This looks decent. All right. I don't I don't like how it's like super sensitive on like moves. I want to flick my cards just a little bit. All right, Brimming Blade into swing. That's pretty good. All right. We probably can't keep our whole hand. Let's see. If we do, this is the hand I want to keep. Interesting. All right, so well, first of all, we have to see if we're getting blunted. But if we don't get blunted, hmm. I think this one we're supposed to go. I think we're not supposed to go for the triple swing this turn. Just make the vigor token be disciplined. We may not play this card out, depending on if they're blocking, we're like fine, whatever. Take a little bit more disciplined style. Ooh, kind of interesting. Authority trigger, sure. Okay. Block 4. On chain link, when Searing Gaze is better than Whisker. Yep. I was deciding whether or not to triple hit or not. I prefer the Vigor token over that. Okay, let's see. How do we want to play this? So I guess we'll just poke forward, see what they do. This is kind of weird. Normally, you don't have two Long Whisker loyalties in the same hand. We have 4 resources as well, which... Oh, okay. Well, that happened. Um... Hmm. I'm going to choose the mark on the other dagger. If you read this very carefully, it says you could choose the other dagger. And here we'll go power additional attack. Because the... Oh. That's annoying. The Blunton actually kind of screwed us over real bad. Power additional attack. Does that do anything? Just gets the dynamos, right? All right, I think we're just like, okay, fine. Fine, Blunted our turn. Good job. All right. All right, so we don't have a hand. We don't have pitch right now, which is the issue. So I guess we kind of have to keep these cards to pitch. Yeah. Oh! Ow! That was a giant ass attack. Okay. All right. All right. Our turn is probably just poke fight with fire. Oh. Okay. They did the thing. Good job. That is definitely the correct way to use Kabuto. Well, I could get a ton of value with my Kabuto. So take that. So we're gonna have to pitch these cards to have a turn that's just this, arsenal, this. Whatever. Mark on the other weapon, I think, is the play. Do we mark on... Actually, marking on this makes them lose value from their D-React, so if they have it. So we could also just play it now, but I don't think that's the right thing to do. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, it didn't matter because they would have blocked Dynamos plus. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oops, we can't play that. Yeah, so it didn't matter. Hmm. If we get Blunton, that's going to be kind of sad. If we don't, I think we just play the Endear Devotion, swing the Hunter Hunted. Fang is finally back. I mean, he's... Did he ever leave? Do I reset my Dynamo's Arsenal this? Is that good enough? We need to get online. Let's mark them. All right, swing, fire and brimstone. It's not good enough. It's really our only way to play this hand, though. This is kind of not so good. This deck feels like the quest is difficult to do. Is this a good Arsenal card? I think it's an okay Arsenal card, so we'll just take 6. 3 Draco Fire, 3 Tooth. We're on 3 Draco Fire, 2 Tooth, I believe. Holy shit! We just got hit with a Beck and Steel turn. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Feel like you've missed a fealty this game. I don't know, though. Maybe. I don't know. Not getting the 3 fealty is a huge issue. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. Go back to here. Because we apply no on hits really to Hala, she could set up her ridiculous Beck and Steel turns freely. I mean, she set up the triple hit Beck and Steel turn on a triple sharpened sword. So yeah. We need the blunted to pay for a turn. If we get blunted this turn, we lose. I don't think you're blocking enough when you have poopy hands. I feel like their first I forgot to side out Oath of Loyalty. Like, remember how I said like Oath of Loyalty is not actually a main deck card? Because you play Oath of Loyalty, it's just a green light for them to Kabuto you. So just realized who this is. Hi. They say they're a big fan of you, or me, big fan of me as a player and person. Thank you. I'm streaming now if you want to watch the game back. All right, so I believe we're going to get turned on now, which is good. And we're also going to get a Vigor token, which is probably not useful, but, you know. All right, so we have this. That is good. Uh-oh, Red Edict. Uh-oh. Okay, double sharpened. Swing. That is terrifying. All right, so we're probably just playing the Long Whisker this turn and arseling one of these. Do I want to give him a Vigor token? I don't know. We can't get double blunted, so I guess this is okay. Why no streamer mode? I mean, all it does is hide their name, right? That's all that does, right? Block 5 because of Beckon. Yeah, he could have Beckon Steel there, but like he doesn't have resources to. I guess I'll get better at blocking the Beckon Steel turns. We'll see. I can't believe I'm missing the Fang stream. Also, hi. Did I miss the fun already? I mean, we built the deck, so you missed that. But we've played a game against Victor where they had like triple Iron Grip the first 3 turns, and then we finally turned it around on turn 7. So. God damn it. Oops. Wait, sorry. Need to go back to reactions. Need to go back to reactions. Sorry. No, my bad. I clicked too fast. If we select Mark on this dagger, we're just getting dynamos. I think we just take the buff power so we can remake our Vigor token. Or fine. Not sure why they would fate there for minus for just 2 value, but maybe they have a bunch of extra directs. I don't know. Okay, Brimming Blade, Edict. Oh, that's a good combo. Okay. All right, so everything's face up. This is 6 into 6. And if I don't block the first one, they will get to do something with this. We don't have that good of a blocking hand. They have no more Bluntons, so that's good. So our opponent has seen 3 Bluntons in 8 turns. That's that's decent. I think we're just gonna probably block down to 2 cards. No, Scar Tissue is actually the best. Well, is this the correct block? This is the correct block. So we could go Draco Fire. So we could attack, Draco Fire, attack, ensure it hits with Scar Tissue. Probably get the mark, probably get a Vigor token, unless they draw a D-React, which they're probably running Sig Fate Shelter, so maybe that's a... They also have Toe the Line. This might be too much blocking here, actually. I know Mara would not approve of all this blocking. But we are kind of low, so, We wouldn't know this guy's just Cody Davis. Oh, this is Cody Davis? Why does this not have go again? What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Why does this not have go again? Did I play my... I think I played my Draco Fire at the wrong time. Yeah, I was like, wait. Okay, let me just go back to the beginning of the turn here. Okay, we'll let this resolve. There we go. I think this is correct. What up, Fang Gang? I'm so late. You are a little late. All right, so lesson learned: don't play Oath of Loyalty into other warriors. We kind of do that already, but we didn't do that correctly. Oh, we actually don't get the resource from this. This just... Oops. So we're not going to get a Vigor token, but that's okay. All right. All right. 4 go again. No Flurry token. Oh, they do have a Flurry token. Well, Blunton is very useless here. Well, if we had a Vigor token, this hand would be significantly better. Four into 4. And then we're going to have to use Scar Tissue to ensure this thing hits. Ugh. That doesn't feel good. Yeah, win on the stack before the chain got activated, exactly. We're at 4. Even I probably block at least a little here. That's true. That's true. Oh. I think we should, because there's a chance that we don't actually get back to 3 fealty here. Definitely want to reset our Dynamos this turn. So if this is a card block plus this, it's going to be kind of brutal. I don't think we could claw back here, but we're going to try. Whew, that's not good. They're probably going to give bracers here. Yep. That's not good. We're back to 2 fealty. We probably lose right now. Oh, we totally lose now. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, we have lost this game. I think we're just supposed to send this. Seems real bad. They can give us 1 card plus their armor, and we'll probably never get to keep a 2-card hand up from here. Getting kabutoed when we had 3 cards like that just loses you the game. Do not play Oath of Loyalty into other warriors. All right, this might get us back to like that. If they block with 2 cards, I'm actually fine with that. Nope, that means we're in a lot of trouble now. All right, so we have to keep the Draco Fire. So we're gonna get to block here, here, here. We don't have that much block actually. I think we're just dead now. Yeah, they've already. Yeah, this is at least 10 damage. Nope, this is more than 10 damage. We're gonna lose our fealty stack now. Nope, never mind. We're not even gonna lose our fealty stack. We're just gonna die. Ooh, back in steel. All right. All right. It's always customary to blow all your fealty tokens before you die. Remember that. Good. All right. GG. Man, I feel like we need a pledge fealty in this deck list. I hate to say it. Opponent says, pleasure playing you. Pleasure playing you as well, Cody Davis. Okay. Opponent is still typing, so we'll let them. Hala is my first warrior. Very excited for Master Pack Warrior. Yeah, that should have some great cards for all the warriors. GG. All right, gonna leave the game now. I don't know, guys. I don't know. 2 pledge fealty is butter. We might have too many D-reacts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 D-reacts. Yeah, we need pledge fealty in this list. I know. I hate it too. My original thought was it's a card that doesn't do anything. But there's so many instances where we just need to have just 2, okay? We're not gonna play 3, we're just gonna play 2. But what do we cut? I don't know if we can all right, I'm just gonna adopt my 2 sideboarding. All right, this is our sideboard, guys. Isn't it beautiful? It's 2 of every card. Except Fire and Brimstone. I'd totally play 2 if I could. Man, why aren't there blue Draconic cards? That would solve a lot of issues, you know? That would solve a lot of issues. I guess, you know, Draco Fire kind of is a honorary blue. something just like I don't know. Two games where we couldn't get online fast. It just kind of feels bad. I don't know. Uh, Loyalty Beyond the Grave is cash underrated card. Yeah, I have that. All right. Tough Nut. Do we want to go first or second against Tough Nut? Let's go second, I guess. Cut blues. You are arguably too conservative and could handle less blues. We have how many blues right now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 blues? I felt him die inside right there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't want to like I didn't want to put Tooth of the Dragon in the deck, but I felt like I had to. Okay. All right. Let me think here. Okay, so what are we playing against Tough Nut? I don't know. We'll add some of these. This seems good. The game could go long. Couple D reacts, I guess, is just extra value. Tooth is a good sidestep against toughness based deck, so we'll run one of those. And an Endear Devotion, why not? We'll run 2. 61. We'll go like that. All right. Equipment. I guess we can run Kabuto. It's pretty good against him, right? No rock swinging here. Smoke Out is not good. I mean, is he going to send a lot of reds at us? I ran 6 blues at Nats, and it felt very good. Oh, our opponent just rolled a 1. Oh, no. A sad day for them. Okay. So, Fire Vein, Searing Gaze, Fire Vein, Scar Tissue, Arsenal this. And hopefully next turn they begin marked, so we can do something. Death Diadem. Doesn't he run Clash of Bravado? Isn't Clash of Bravado a brute card? Not sorry, guardian card? Tough Nut looks like a guardian, but he's a brute. Alright, so we'll give it a go again. Oh man, these toughness tokens are gonna meet our fire veins very cleanly. Pledge seems just necessary, yeah. Which 6 blues did you run, Mara? Did you run Overcrowded and Glint, I presume? Dude, I feel like you're a person that would not like Warmongers because you play a lot of action cards. All right. Uh-oh. Interesting. Overcrowded Glint. Okay, yeah. Well, our opponent just blocked us out super hard. This is a awful hand. Oh my goodness. The heck are we supposed to do with this hand? Pitch the Hunt's End, I guess, is what we're supposed to do. All right, we're just gonna poke him with the Fire Vein. And is there any world where we should have played out the Savor Bloodshed? Because there's no world where this, because he had 2 toughness tokens. Yeah, that was a mistake. We will live with our mistake. I try to undo as little as possible. Song of Sinew. Okay, that is a good card. Revealed a bunch of cards. Sure. So +3, I believe. Uh, though I'd very much love to cut Glint. Still, I hate Glint. If Mastery Pack gives me a decent 3-block yellow, I'm throwing Glint in the garbage. Oh no! 6 yellows, 3 Draco Fire, 3 yellow Twists, 3 yellow Scars. Honestly felt perfect. I can see it. Well, God, this is so awkward. What the heck am I supposed to do with this hand? Mark them, and I'm not supposed to use armor here, right? Actually, it's tough to service. I'll probably get reprised from Glint. Right? So if I keep the blues. Yeah, I'm going to get reprise. You always get reprise against Tough Nut. Sounds like a good pitch spread. So 6 yellows and 6 blues is very similar to this list running 13 blues. Poke. Very happy with my list. I disrespected Fatigue too much, though, and carved out a lot of my Fatigue sideboard when I probably shouldn't have. Lost to 2 D-Gen Fatigue decks on day 2. What flavor of D-Gen Fatigue were they? Victor D-Gen Fatigue? Gotta watch out for Scowling Fleshbug. Can be really bad for us. Ugh. How greedy do we be? I feel like we're supposed to keep the smoke out in the arsenal. This is like a really bad attack reaction against Tough Nut. This deck might fatigue us. I know that sounds crazy, but it can happen. There goes the other CNC, or one of the other CNCs. Victor and Tekla. Oh boy. Nope. Just this. The Tekla game was super close to Victor, less so. Fatigue Tekla. Yeah, I mean, Tekla seems really hard for all the warriors, just in general. Next time I'll pair into them for you, and you can pair into Marlins for me. You did ruin a Marlins tournament day 1? Huh. Online on turn 1 in an already cursed matchup for them. Whew. That's pretty good. If the meta shifts towards gravy, Fang will profit. Fang loves to feed on bad gravies. I don't even know if like yeah, I guess all the warriors are just like in general good against we're gonna get armor here most likely. Huh. Oh, this is so hard to get online. Ugh. All right, are we just sending the for the Drakai? I guess this hand's actually really good at oh. Okay. Okay, let's think here. This hand's actually very good at doing the thing. I mean, this is still very annoying for us. Um so if we pitch, swing, blistering blade, swing, double mode, long whisker for the Drakai in a perfect world. I feel like we have to keep this hand. Like we got to get online. Like we need to stop messing around. Like it's turn 4, we have no fealty. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. All warriors are good against bad gravies. You might be right. I think taking an extra card here might actually be the correct play because he still has flashback. So I'm going to do it. Ooh. Huh. Okay, well, I mean, our turn still starts the same way. Huh. Okay, so we glint this. Draw. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, now we go here. And we'll go mark additional attack, I think. Like mark on this dagger, additional attack on this dagger, I think is fine. And then we can scar tissue this attack. So that'll remark them. We won't use the grains here. So we hit a marked hero, so we get a fealty. We can come back here, and we can blistering blade into for the Drakai. Seems good. This is on hit mark. So it'd be a good time to fleshbag if they did. Yep. Okay. That's actually really good. All right. They took. Damn. That was very well played. Okay. No go again here. Sad. Okay. So if they didn't fleshbag that, this turn would have been ridiculous, but that's okay. All right. Song of Sinew. That's 4 6s, so +4. Sure. It's hard to profitably clear board before we're online, so if Gravy can keep us off marks while still building board in the early game, it could be spooky. Sounds about right. Oh my god, come on. Am I supposed to just give up this damn D-React? Swing big against Draco Fire, okay. I like Pilfer the Tomb can make it Draconic on our turn. Yeah, it's true. I remember testing Gallo into Fang before Worlds and keeping him off fealty the entire game. Hardly see that ally. Also thoughts on ominous blue instant that recurs stuff? Well, we drew 3 Draco Fires. What am I supposed to do this hand? What? What is this hand? What is this? What in the world? Well, you got your wish, Mara. I can't block with this hand, so, you know, we're just gonna send it. We're just gonna do it. I think we clear the Arsenal, though. I think this Endear Devotion is probably gonna end up in Arsenal. What are the odds? That is less than 1%, I presume. Okay. You know what? Okay, no. We're supposed to play Draco Fire first. Poke Draco Fire. Oh boy. How much just got here? How much of the stream has been Mara telling you not to block? Not as much as you think. Send packing versus Hunt the Hunter. Okay. Sure. All right, we'll give it a go again. And I guess we might actually just play the Endear Devotion because this might not hit. In fact, it likely will not hit. All right, we're online. Let's go. Turn 7. Seems slow. But we got there. We eventually got there. All right. Let's see if we can do it. See if we can do anything. A little bit behind, but we are online. We drew both of our 1 cost stuff. Oh my god. Okay, we actually have a cool line to us because we have the provoke and an extra fealty. So we can Fire Vein, fealty, provoke, Fire Vein, Endear, Hunt the Hunter. Are we supposed to be taking a buttload of damage to do that? Probably not. But that does seem like a cool line. So I'm going to go for it. Now the Truel duel begins. That is true. Got here late, so only the last 15 minutes, but you shouldn't block. All right, you got your wish. I didn't block. I'm going for the cool line with provoke. Banish with... Ooh. Are we going to hit this turn? Probably. So we can keep cycling this Vigor token? I guess. We can try it. Poke. And blocking is bad for your health. Fair enough. Song of Sinew, Gauntlet into CNC is crazy. Yes, this deck is a great value deck. Buck Wilds and Jaws for sure. I think 9 is the most you want at any time. Yeah, most tough net decks are based on other cards. All right, here we go. Let's get his ass with Provoke. Josh, how are you going to handle the upload schedule with so many Warrior cards coming out? Once spoiler season really gets going, it'll be 20 plus cards a week. We will cross that bridge when... Oh shit! I forgot to give this go. Forgot to give this Draconic. Sorry, I forgot to make a Draconic. Need to go back. No problem, says Camerata Kano, which is a viewer. I recognize his name. Yeah, I guess I will just be in my room making Impacto videos until October. All right, disarm against diplomacy. He wins that. Oh, -1 against 8. Oh boy. I guess I'm not dealing any damage, boys. Okay, so we poke with this. Then we endear, picking this. And we can grains. And then we can hunt the hunter. Here we go. We did it. We had our big turn. Let's go. That's a good turn. That was a good turn. That was a good turn. How am I ever going to get Kabuto value against this hero? Unless he, like, gambles with scabs on a big-ass turn. Uh-oh, we drew 2 Oath of Loyalties. That's not good. Hey, looks like we drew a Draconic Glint. Let's go. I love Draconic Glint. Now imagine if you just stopped blocking, you could have a big turn every turn. I don't know. This deck just doesn't like me. I don't know. Maybe it's me. What in the world is this card? Old Leather and Vim. Okay. This is the. I always joke that Kasai is like my least favorite warrior. Fang is not my least favorite warrior, but what I'm trying to say is like, this is the warrior I click the least with, which is kind of weird, I know. I click very well with Dorinthia and Bolton and Olympia. And then Kasai and Holler are kind of the same. Fang I like, but I'm not that good at playing. Oh my god. I keep on fucking Sorry, talking too much on stream. Here we go. Oh, I don't have to make this Draconic. That just gives it damage. Okay, sure. Well, I guess we'll just take a damage. I guess it's fine. Olympia. Who's Olympia? You know, the prized fighter, the guy who apparently has never lost a match in the deathmatch arena. That guy. All right, please give me an opportunity to use my Kabuto. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Don't cast Song of Sinew like for the 9th time. Okay. This hand sucks. We're just throwing for the Jakai, I guess. What in the world is this? He's setting up? Dude, my hand sucks. I guess we have the vigor. We could make the provoke Draconic, I guess, if we wanted to. Hmm. I guess we're gonna make the provoke Draconic. I guess that's what we're doing. Oh, they could have pummel here as well, but if they have pummel, so be it. They don't have pummel. Let's go. Which means we're going to have to play out the Savor Bloodshed, but that's fine. That is fine. I'd Vigor for the Provokey. Yep, that seems decent. Fang is a Draconic hero first. That's true. Fang is more Draconic than a warrior. When I first saw the art, I thought he was going to be running like short swords. Fealty. Provoke. We got all the cards from their hand. And now we get to poke them for one. Let's go. Wow, look at that big ass block. Wow, Provoke against the Good-Natured Brutality is really brutal. Oh, man. Okay. We're never going to get a chance to use this Kabuto, are we? Oh, my God. We're never, ever, ever going to get to use it. All right. We drew 2 attack reactions with F4 the Chukai in the back. Seems good. There's no way for us to mark them, so I probably just want to block that. So we can go Dagger. One of these attack reactions, Dagger, and then one of the other attack reactions, and then for the Chukai, Arsenal one of these. Seems decent. Which attack reaction do we use is a question. Do we want the fealty? I think we do. So I think we'll Blistering Blade. Man, where are our sidestep instants? We kind of need those. I had no idea that was Olympia's backstory. That's ironic. Yep, it's very ironic. Tough Nut doesn't really run Pummel unless this is a very, very different list. Ah. Oh, you're here in the chat, Cody. Hello. All right, so we're going to get our 4th fealty, and then we get to empty out our arsenal. This is I don't know. I get the dual wield. I get how to play dual wield warriors when it involves hatchets and swords, but as soon as we get to daggers, something just doesn't click for me in my head. Smoldering Steel, Jaws of Victory. Oh, he shrank my for the Jakai. Sad. Okay. All right. To the arsenal you go, Affirm Loyalty. We might just draw a hand that like doesn't block, and then we're in a lot of trouble. Ooh. Hello, Pledge Fealty. What are you doing here? All right. How are we doing this? I mean, I guess we're sidestepping with the Pledge Fealty and then throwing 1,000 reactions on the second attack. Yeah. I guess that's what we're doing. This is one of the draft hands of all time. It's actually hilarious how high we can pump this if we wanted to. Oh no! Oh man, our attack's at -2. We have to bring it all the way back up now. Oh, that's annoying. We're bringing. I cannot remember the last time my attack was at -2 and I actually brought it up to hit. That's crazy. Oh my god. All right. That is actually crazy. All right, we're still grinding as hard as we can with this tough nut. I hope in Master Pack War we get a draconic attack react that makes a flurry. Sure. I mean that sounds reasonable. Banking flurries between turns is way more powerful than I realized with the first when the token first came out. It's true. I'm expecting no talented warrior cards, just pure warriors in Master Pack. MPG? You mean MPW? Uh-oh. Oh my god, our hand doesn't block. Guys, I'm just bad at the game. I draw Pledge Fealty turn 10 and turn 12, or turn 11, turn 12. I don't know. Something's wrong. Do we give our grains here? I think it's okay to take 2. Now, if this was Mario, this would do 18 damage, destroy equipment, and banish your deck. Yeah, that sounds about right. There'll be an expansion slot, and we'll dedicate. There probably will be an expansion slot for the Mastery Pack, but I'm not 100% sure. Skill issue, draw better? I mean, I'm trying. This is why they're out of my deck. Oh, I shouldn't have used the Pledge Fealty there. I should have, because I could have Arsenal it. Oh well. Because then I could block with my whole hand and still have a turn if I need to. All right, I'm going to put the Hunsen into the arsenal so that when we draw the other Hunsen that we pitched on like one of the earlier turns, maybe we have a sudden burst of damage. We might need to. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Gonna be on Tunic 3. Uh-oh. We drew... Okay, I mean, this hand's okay. Tunic Rock. Incoming. We have a lot of reactions, actually. We might be able to kill him here. Take 2, go to 3, and then we have so much pump, actually. This is probably the play. Did you do like 10 no blocks the last 3 turns? Yeah, that's true. Axe Warrior will be the Tin Man from the Wizards of Oz, maybe. Alright. We have our powerful sidestep now. We have a ton of... So, he's going to block this, we're going to Tooth, and then we're going to throw everything on the other dagger. He's probably going to die. Is that new Kasai card broken or what? It is very, very playable in multiple warriors. Obviously, it's the best in Kasai, but yeah, I'll make a video on that. Being able to know what the top card of your deck is actually very, very relevant for a lot of heroes. Like knowing what you're going to glint into, knowing what you're going to draw into with gold, supremacy, what you're going to draw, helm of the sharp eye, even. You know, there's a secret technique that makes you never draw turn 10 pledge fealty. Ah, I think I know what the secret technique involves. Do you know enough Fab lore to where you can figure out who our official Axe Warrior is going to be? No, I don't. Oh, they're saving their toughness. Can we just kill them here? Let me do some math. This becomes 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, and then 9 on. Go to 1. Hmm. Hmm. All right. I think this is fine. Unless. Where is that stupid card that reduces all my power? This. No? Where is that stupid card that gives me like minus? This one. Oh, he's already blocked with all of them. Okay. We're good then. I can pump this to 12 on hit 1. Is the secret technique to play Decimator Great Axe? Oh, that is the forbidden technique, not the hidden technique. What's this about an axe warrior? I'm not exactly sure what they're talking about. I think they just want to. There's a lot of card art that looks cool. Let's see. We can pump this to a lot. We're almost out of cards. Remember what I said about Tough Nut fatiguing you? Oh, hello. That's unfortunate. All right, so we Fire Vein, Searing Gaze, Fire Vein. Oh, if we had a little bit, if this was a 3 block, we could have. No, that doesn't actually change anything. Wait, this guy hasn't rolled Scabskins once. What a coward. Cover Eradicato, you hear me? You're a coward. All right, let's see how much pressure we can put on this turn. Brimstone Whisker go 8 wide. I mean, if I had the ability to, I would have. We need this to cost. I mean, we can't play this until this chain link. So, oh shit. Ooh. Sorry. My bad. We're almost out of cards. We need to be very, very careful how we do this. Fealty overwrites. Oh no! Ah, you're right. Fealty does overwrite erase face. Ah! Oh my god. Ah! We could have kept an extra loyalty. Oh no. You're right. I forgot about that. Oh, that's me being rusty, Mara. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That would have been huge if we had one more attack reaction. Oh, we still have exact lethal. Oh my god. We have exact lethal. We're lucky. We're lucky. We are lucky. Yeah, GG 2 block in this hand. two blocks in this hand against Brim is rough, yeah. Yep. I forgive you for penance. You're not allowed to block for the first 5 turns of the next game. Never punished. I mean, we weren't supposed to win that game, but you see, they were ahead the whole game, and then we scammed them at the last moment. It's cool to see our pressure like rising over the turns. That's kind of cool. Dude, Tough Nut can definitely fatigue you. Oh my god. Tough Nut fatigue. Even when your deck hates you, Tough Nut can't win. Oh no. Well, GG, GG. All right. I got like one more game in me. Let's try one more. I'll post the link in here. Were they playing around Kabuto or just unlucky? I mean, they never used scab skins, so they were never going like attack into rock. So okay, I haven't played much against this hero. Let's see how this goes. I guess I'll bring in Kabuto. All right, Mara, I'm not going to block for 5 turns. I'm going to try my best to not block for 5 turns. This is, you know what? I'll bring in cards that you know what? I can't even block if I wanted to. Oh no, Storm, Shelter from the Storm can block. We better not bring that in. Are they going to have attacks with higher than its base? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what to play here. I've just played a little bit of everything, I guess. All right. This looks somewhat reasonable. So we'll go with this. Do we need AB against them? Probably not, right? We should be okay. You could bring in the smokeouts. Yeah, I think the smokeouts are decent. AB technically isn't blocking. You're allowed to block if this helps you get out fast, a line faster. uh, every quick strike card triggers dead. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. Okay, let's try it like this. No AB because we're brave / stupid. Oh, great! Look, this hand looks great for attacking. Hopefully, they don't attack me on turn 0. I would love to attack with this hand. Please pass the turn, Aurora. Thank you very much. See, no blocks. Let's go. I mean, hopefully they don't attack us turn 0. That I'd be very sad. I want to keep my hand. Are you there? Hello? Aurora, please do something. I love the art for the new Dynamos and Grains. Brave Forge, you're not too stoked about? I mean, Brave Forge is like Solana themed, whereas the other ones are kind of more like neutral. This game was fun. Didn't find good turns to use scabs only in the first turn and got a 1. Maybe you used the scabs on turn 0 and then got a little sad that, you know. So this guy here. Hello. See, the no block strat is so powerful. Our opponent evaporated. Yep. I always imagine that our opponent is like answering the door or something. They're getting their DoorDash or, you know, dealing with wife aggro or something. I don't know. We'll give them another minute. Uh, Also, some generic weapon sharpening would be cool. Instead of only for swords. I think they're just going to tie sharpening the swords. Like, that is going to be a core mechanic of that. Like, dagger, their mechanic is marking. Or they're pulling up the stream. I mean, the stream delay is only like 10 seconds. Like, I'm not even going to claim the win. I'm just going to go to the homepage. All right, let's see if we can find somebody else for the last game. What is your opinion about the new sword anti-reaction? More class on class hate or real tool against fatigue? It seems like building first or second against Reiner. I'm gonna go first. What's it called? Yay, we win and we didn't block. That is true. It seems like a lot of the cards now are making it so that you cannot play like Dawnblade and DGA together in the same deck. Like if you're running the new card that got revealed, the Raised Swords, and then you have Beat of the Iron Song, and you have Puncture. It's like all of these cards are leaning towards not being able to play with two different styles. Okay, what are we doing against Renner? All right, we're gonna try to not block. So we'll bring in those. He's gonna play red cards, so maybe Smokeout's good. Phase. This. Blunton is decent against Reiner if they're on certain builds, but we don't know for sure. I don't know. All right, we'll go like that. A little bit of everything. All right. Let's try it. Blunton could be good if they're on dual wield like Eugene, but if they're on meat axe, it's less good. Okay, so we're going first. So if we play Draco Fire into Hunt the Hunter, that seems good. Let's do that. We're not blocking, and that's what we're doing against Reiner. Yep. We're gonna get online turn 3, hopefully. Oh, sweet. You're even gonna let me hit you? Let's go. Maybe it's like 2 wild rides. Oh no, okay. Just wanted the agility? Okay, sure. Makes sense. All right, we got a BLT. Let's go. I guess India Devotion is better in Arsenal. Put that there. Oh no, this hand sucks. uh 6, go again. We are no longer draconic. Oh no. Oh no, this hand sucks. What are we supposed to do? Hmm. Well, we can't get hit by this. That seems very bad. So maybe maybe we just send for the Jakai. I know Mara's gonna like murder me for blocking here, but this hand sucks so much. I don't see any way to save this hand. Blenton whispers we block. My I'll allow you to yeah, I'll allow you to block the erase face that kills our field. My favorite warrior card right now is Sharpened Senses and Hatchet Dory. Yeah, that's a good card. A card is a very strong feeling. Favorite combo with it is Blade Flurry. Makes sense. All right, T-Rex Gauntlets into Meat Axe. Intimidate. Please intimidate the 4 of the Jakai. That would be very convenient. They did not. Okay, so I guess we have to keep the Savor Bloodshed now. So if we go Savor and then Poke, and then this, I guess that's what we're doing. Seems kind of bad. No blocks. Fang is so mid before 3 ability, and the deck is gas after. There's no in between, just 8 or 80. Yep. It's not 0 to 80. It's just literally 8 or 80. All right, so we'll play this out, and we'll poke them, and we will accept our kind of pathetic value. We actually lose our fealty if they flush bag us here, actually. That's actually so bad. Bear Fangs beats Relentless Pursuit. Sure. All right, we're just gonna pass. Hopefully draw a blue and an attack reaction. That would be very nice. Oh, look at that. Oh. All right, we got a hand that gets online on turn 3. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We did it. We drew correctly. Yay. Sea legs. Okay. All right, so just to confirm our turn, Fire Vein pitching the blue, playing Blistering Blade to give it a go again, and then Fire Vein, and then double pump. And then we probably end with this in Arsenal, right? This makes us insulated against the flush bag a little bit. I think I like that. This smells like a pummel, so it was not a pummel. This guy's not Eugene. Eugene would have 2 different weapons. He would have scab skins, you know. All right, we're getting online. Let's go. Josh, one day I'm going to let you play my list where getting online on turn 3 is considered a bad hand. Ooh, bad to get online turn 3? Okay. I like getting online fast. That's the number one thing I've always had like an issue with. Not paying for the vigor, obviously, and then poke, and then we can double attack react. Ball breaker and the new claw. Yeah, that's what Eugene would run. All right, there we go. We did it. We are online. And we got a saver in the arsenal. Why not? Ooh, Oath and this doesn't combine very nicely. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to play Oath of Loyalty, Fire Vein, Pledge Fealty, Fire Vein. And we're probably just going to throw these 2 to the center of the board. Sand sketch plan. Okay. I played 28 to 30 marks in most matchups. I'm threatening online turn 2 about 80. Oh my goodness. I was online turn 1 3 times at Nats. That is crazy. 28 to 30 marks. Okay, after we're done with this game, let me show you the list and then you tell me like where the big differences are. Because that sounds crazy. Okay, so Bear Fangs. Okay. So what did they do? They discarded Alpha Instinct after resolving that, and then played Bear Fangs. And this is 8 with no go again. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have Warmongers to burn into grains. I guess that's what we're doing with that. We don't need this either. Okay. Meat Axe gonna get rid of our last card. Yeah. It's pretty good. I should have Kabuto'd there. I'm an idiot. I forgot that Sand Sketch Plans gives him the action points. Gives 2 action points, which is, yeah. Oops. That was a mistake. All right, so we can go Oath. It's actually interesting. We might make... Nah, there's no point in making the saver. It's actually kind of weird. If we get flush bagged here, it actually kind of screws us over. Ugh. But 33 into Mario. Okay, right. So you... Okay. Yeah. Cut from the same cloth and hunt to the ends of Wraith. Okay, smash up pulping versus provoke. Okay, they get a bigger token. I definitely should have Kabuto last turn. That's just so much value wasted. That's terrifying. Yeah, that much marking is terrifying. All right. So we're going to be at 4 fealty. Seems useful. Man, Reiner... Man, Eugene was telling me at Nats that Reiner's an aggro deck now, and I believe it. All right, so we're going to get to Grains. And we don't care about breaking the chain, right? It doesn't matter for anything. So we might as well do it. Shout out to Mara's Patreon. It's got a Fang primer the size of a novel. So good it helped me understand how to value Mark's fealty among other things. The Mara Fang guide is good, yeah. There you go. That is where to go to learn. Really? They're gonna block. Okay. Sure. Oh God, what is this hand? Ugh. Well, we have the vigor, so we can always provoke. Draconic provoke. Swing big. We can block for 8 with 2 cards? What? Okay. This is actually quite cool now. Because of the quicken token, we actually can kind of it's like we have 3 reactions. So we go Fire Vein, and then we go Fire Vein, and then we see what they do. We probably shouldn't have this in our arsenal for this long. Well, I'm noticing Savor Bloodshed is like never drawing cards because they're not marked, because our deck doesn't mark. Yeah. It's on Metafine now too, as of last week. Well, there you go. You have choices on where to go. Hey, you're not supposed to be. Hey, you're supposed to be playing Fang, not Tough Nut. That is true. Okay, so it's generally advised to use the provoke after they've blocked. So we will Fire and Brimstone, and then we will poke, and then poke. And the fact that we keep denying the Grains trigger should tell them something is up. I wonder if he figured that out because we kept. Okay. I might have walked into that one. No, it doesn't matter because if I didn't play the Fire and Brimstone on the second chain link, yeah. Okay, good flesh bag. All right, they have a full grip. Very terrifying. We're definitely looking to use our Kabuto this turn. Why are you saying we were playing Tough Nut? I don't quite get it. Cody. All right, they broke Savage Stash. Sure. Was telegraphed from space. Yeah. All right, Wild Ride. Draw discard. Okay. So. Okay. So this is actually quite interesting. I want to jam Kabuto now. And I think we could wait on the other armor. You have been Kabuto'd, Reiner. No swinging this Meatex. Okay, still has an extra AP. I think I'll just hold here. Is there any chance this is the end of the turn? No, right? Because even if it's double red, unless they're both 3 costs, which is never going to happen, right? So I can block with the Dynamos later. I don't think it matters, but, maybe. he plays a send packing. I don't know. He pitched one, so. Okay, so now we need to block a little bit. All right, and we have a pretty good hand to strike back. So, all right. Do we play the Saber Bloodshed out? I think we do. We need to force him to block. It's going to be very important. I think he's just going to throw this in front of it. Probably arseling the Hunsen, blocking. It's a nice beefy +4. Oh, I didn't have the kill there, actually. Okay, so we're going into the next turn cycle. We should be safe-ish with 2 armor. And our hand blocks all 3. Let's go. And if we can mark him, we can even, like, savor. So. All right, I think we're in a decent position here. That was the card I wanted to block with the most, but it is what it is. All right, so we're going to get to keep 2 cards. So, I mean, biggest numbers is this, and oh, if I had kept this, I get to draw a card because it's going to get. Oh, this is not a red. Ooh, okay, good catch there. All right, well, guys, the hunt is about to end. Gonna pop off for dinner. Josh, I sent you my Nats list on Twitter. It's technically a Patreon list, but I'll give your viewers an exclusive and let them show it on stream if you want. Sure. I'll show it in a couple minutes. Let's see here. So they overblocked a decent amount. I can push here and here. And this goes to 11, so he'll die if he doesn't have direct. I guess. I don't think this Reiner's running directs, so. Good game. We did it. We didn't block and we won. Let's go. We have embraced the Ugga Bugga a bit. All right, let me see if I can pull up Morrow's list here. So message me on Twitter. Let me see. Chat. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, chat. Just a second. I'm pulling it up. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Mara's list and see what she's been cooking. All right, just for reference, this was my list here. Pretty standard, I think. Quite blue heavy. Definitely less marking than Mara has. Let's see. Fang used Draco Fire. It's super effective. All right, let's see here. Okay, standard equipment here. Blaze Headlong. Of course, the Empress would be running Blaze Headlong. For the Emperor, sure, got a Popper. These all look pretty similar. Hunter the Ends of Wraith looks like its main board, which is kind of cool. Yellow Scar Tissue makes sense to me. Sworn Vengeance. So here, yeah, here's the differences. So Mara plays these actions and the extra scar tissues and less blues. And then the sideboard looks kind of similar-ish. So this might be the key. Sworn Vengeance seems good. Yellow Scar Tissue also pretty good. And you've got the marking D-Reacts. She doesn't run Shelter, but that's okay. Yeah, this deck marks a lot. Holy crap. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Why does Josh give Unk vibes? Well, that's because I'm 37. And I guess 37 is slightly older than average for the TCG space. Although most of our viewers are between 25 and 40. So, yeah. Our analytics are actually kind of crazy at TheCardGuyz. Okay, this deck looks pretty cool. I'll have to play a couple games with it and try it out. Thank you, Mara, for giving me that list. All right, guys, we're gonna kind of wrap things up now. We've been going for like 3 hours. So, conclusions. Fang seems improved with Draco Fire. The new helmet diadem seems good too. Or dynastic diadem. Smoldering Steel actually is not in Mara's list. Makes sense. It's one of the you're unlikely to run into Jarl, and the 3 block value is not not the biggest thing. I don't know. Maybe I just need to play more with Fang. Something doesn't quite click for me. Tenacity, also a pretty good card. Yeah. All right, if you guys have any questions, you can leave them in chat. I will try to answer them. If not, I'm going to be getting out of here pretty soon. Well, I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of questions about Master Pack Warrior. I will be making some videos over the next week or so regarding the spoilers. I believe we have spoiler season for like the next week or so, and then the cards come out at Gen Con in August, so that'll be pretty cool. All right, guys. Looks like you guys have no questions, so I'm just going to get out of here. Tomorrow, this is the great TCG AI debate. That'll be fun. Nathan will be streaming that, and then Thomas will be talking about Jarl on Thursday. So if either of those things sound appealing to you, you guys can come back to the channel and watch that tomorrow. All right, this has been Josh Lau with TheCardGuyz. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.